started with wearing white after Labor Day. You joke about it now, but you can see attitudes slide to the point where inappropriate attire becomes the norm.
It makes me sick. These laws are designed to benefit society as a whole.
Unless you're a nurse or it's your wedding day, the law is the law.
Yeah, it sounds like you're maintaining a hard line to Paula.
You've got to.
Crimes of Fashion, starring fashion police officers Brian Trieb.
You free!
And Reva de Paula. Fighting the scourge of bad taste on behalf of style-conscious trendsetters everywhere. This is Crimes of Fashion. Here's your host, Rhoda Carolissen.
Welcome to Crimes of Fashion, the only show that seeks out fashion criminals and reforms them into stylish trendsetters. I'm Rhoda Carolissen. Fashion crimes, they're real. You've seen them, they're out there. Neglecting one's appearance, is it a crime? You bet it is. Thankfully, there's Officers Trieb and Paula.
My first question is, are you a lumberjack, sir?
No.
No. Why did you choose that shirt then?
It was a gift.
It was a gift?
Excuse me, ma'am, stop right there. I'm going to have to write you a fashion citation. Unfortunately,
Thank you.
Actually, it's not a matter of choice at this point. We're here to protect the streets, and you definitely need to do something with your wardrobe. There you go.
Okay.
On your way.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you stop right there, please? I have to write you a ticket.
You do?
Yes, I do. I have to write you a
You're
ticket.
special police.
I'm the fashion police.
Oh.
This is a fashion citation.
Oh my God.
Any idea why I may be writing you this ticket?
I'm dressed in winter clothes.
No, because you're wearing your whoopee. Do you know that just because you receive clothing items as gifts, it doesn't mean you have to wear them?
Okay. Thanks.
Please be more careful. We're the fashion police.
Oh, you're the fashion.
And we're writing fashion citations, and I suggest to avoid any hassle, you might want to move along because I could probably write you up for something today, couldn't I?
You don't like? Too bad.
I like the hat. I would have chosen a solid color for the blazer, though. I like the hat, though.
Perhaps one of the colors in the hat you could choose to match.
And Officer Trieb has made an arrest. Officer Trieb, how are you today?
Quite frankly, I'm appalled.
Why is that?
Well, this woman is wearing a blankie, a whoopee. Some people call it a throw. I recommend we throw it out.
Now, it appears that this alleged criminal is not afraid to use a little color. Your name is, ma'am?
Viv.
Vivian, how do you feel about your arrest today?
Well, actually, I'm quite upset about it, and I think I'm going to have to call my lawyer. If I
lo-
could just find my phone in my messy
lawyer.
purse.
A lawyer, ma'am, you need F. Lee Bailey on speed dial.
Oh. Well, I was just walking along the street, minding my own business, when I got pulled over by the fashion police. I mean, did I know I was committing an offense? I had no idea.
Hi, Viv. Welcome to our shop. So why did they arrest you today?
Well, it was apparently because of this. He called it a whoopee.
Oh, I see.
I think it was his term for a blankie.
I see. Well, let's talk about your hair then. What I think we're going to do with you today is just fix up on what you've got, you know, rather than going too much shorter. Just sort of work with what we have. Just take away some of the heaviness through the edges. Get rid of your flippy edges in the back and clean up your color a bit.
Okay.
Still keeping it in the blonde area, that kind of thing. And then they're going
So
to
I'll
take
still
you.
be a natural blonde.
You'll still be a natural blonde.
Okay.
And just tailor everything up from you from there. Okay, so I'm just going to go mix up the color. This is just applied directly right through from roots to the ends. This is going to just clean up, going to cancel out some of the gold in your hair. Just make it a little bit cleaner, a little more on the less warm, a little more ashy, which everyone gets scared of that word ashy, but it will make it just a little cleaner, a little whiter blonde, as opposed to the warm yellowy blonde in there. Going out after any of these today?
Well, actually, I think that my boyfriend wants to see me afterwards.
Absolutely.
To see what you've done to me. I think he's curious.
So we're going to leave that for 20 minutes. Okay, Viv, now the color's in and you see it's just sort of softened everything up. I need to damp down your hair and we're ready for the haircut. Just going to trim up everything, just do a little rearranging. Well, what this is going to do, Viv, now is just tailor the back a lot more, so it's going to sit a little more head-shaped. So you really can probably style this quite easily on your own without too many brushes and everything else. It should sit pretty much as it's going to be on the head, just maybe a little smoothing out, a little light product, perhaps some mousse.
You're going to leave some over the ear, aren't you?
Absolutely, I'm just getting rid of the stuff that's directly below it, just so that it sits neater.
Fine. Yeah, no, that's fine.
And then this stuff will sit right over
on
top.
That's lovely, thank you.
I'm going to leave you with as much length as I can on the top. And then we're going to soften it out with a little blow dry afterwards.
The color's looking lovely.
Yes,
yeah.
thank you. Okay, Viv, here we are with the finished product. Hair-wise, how's it feel for you?
Oh, that's great. That's really super, and I love the color. Thank you so much.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, now that I'm finished with you, off to makeup.
Oh, makeup.
Your hair looks amazing. And now we just have to do some makeup. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply a little foundation. Something very sheer and soft, still a little translucent, just for an even glow. Now I'm going to detail with concealer. So around the nose, we have like a little darker pigmentation, where most people do, and under the eyes, and not to forget the eyelids. I'm just applying your rouge and your contour for sculpting. And now I'm applying your eyeshadow. I'm just sweeping, very gentle, highlighting taupe, which is going to give you a very open eye. And look at me. Good. Everything seems to be going in this very classic 40s, 50s sort of feeling. So I gave you a little bit of a Greta Garbo eyebrow, but therefore it is a makeover, so we're gonna have a little fun today.
No problem.
So I'm just applying a lash at the end to open the eye. Beautiful. It'll be very, very subtle, but very important. I'm just going to apply your mascara. This is where you feel complete and you have big, big, beautiful eyes again. So I'm just going to line your lips. You have a beautiful lip line, naturally. And what I like to do to create a pouty, fuller, youthful lip is to just shade with your liner in the corners of the lips there. This is actually a plumping lip gloss, so it's going to give you a little bit of a tingling effect, but your lips are going to grow. So what do you think?
Oh, wow, that looks great. Thanks so much, Renee. That's lovely.
You're very welcome. So Vivian, this is your first look that I've chosen for you. And I've chosen it because this is going to give you a very long, clean line. It's very classic, and there's sort of a 30s, 40s, 50s influence, which is very current. This 4-button down, 3/4 length jacket and A-line matching skirt is by David Dixon, Canadian designer. The top underneath your suit is by Dubuque. I've chosen it because of the neckline. I think it's very flattering. You have a heart-shaped face, and I love that little 40s influence to tie the whole look together. So I think it's a perfect, and the blacks match, and it's very elegant. And I've chosen this round toe sling-back court shoe, and to complement the shoes and the rest of the outfit, you have this lovely handbag by Jeannie Lottie. Viv, this is your outfit number 2. What do you think?
Well, I'm absolutely astounded by it. I would never have chosen it for myself, but now that I've got it on, it's terrific.
It is very classic and elegant. And I've chosen this dress particularly because I love the white stripe, the geometric line. It's very elongating, and it's by Mizura. And I love the detailing of the little slit in the leg. It's very elegant. And of course, with an outfit like this, you have to have sexy little kitten shoes. And the baguette handbag is by Jeannie Lottie. And to finish the whole look, the earrings are by Tashi. So Viv, you've tried on both outfits, and between the two, which would you choose?
Well, it would be a tough choice because they're both gorgeous, but I would choose the first one because I know I'd wear it more.
Perfect choice.
Well, it was quite unbelievable today. I mean, I got up not knowing what was going to be ahead of me, and it's been quite something. They colored my hair, they cut my hair, and then they prepped me for my makeup, and then we came to the store and I was made up, and then these wonderful clothes. I've just had an absolutely wonderful day. Oh, I'd commit an offense again any day.
Well, Viv's happy, Steve's happy, Renee's happy, everybody's happy. And if anyone's looking for a purple blanket, I'm sure Viv will let this one go cheap. Don't move, you'll be amazed at the fashion atrocities that Trieb and DePaul come up with next, here on Crimes of Fashion. Welcome back. Short on time, slept through your alarm? That's no excuse. Fashion police officers Trieb and DePaul have heard them all.
Excuse me, hey ma'am, I'm the fashion police and I need to write you a citation. Now, your hair is extremely natural, but unfortunately, I think you need to do a little bit more something with it in the morning when you wake up.
One of these days.
Thanks. Good luck.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Stop right there, please. I have to write you a ticket.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
This is a fashion citation.
And I'm...
You're indecisive. You can't decide whether you're going to the ball game or the opera.
Oh,
You
I
really
see.
need to make a choice. If you're going to walk the streets like this,
Okay.
you need to make a choice.
Right.
Excuse me, ma'am, stop right there. I'm with Crimes of Fashion and I believe you need a hairectomy.
Excuse me, ma'am. You stop right there, please. I have to write you a ticket.
A ticket?
Yes, a ticket.
What for?
This is a fashion citation,
Okay.
and I'm writing you up because I believe that you have created a denim shortage in the world. These pieces are kind of living separate lives, don't you think?
I don't have a mirror at home. I'm sorry.
Officer Trieb?
Well, we have nothing that matches with Emily here. She has combat boots, with Nana's curtains. You know, part of my job is to be optimistic, and I see real potential with Emily.
Emily, is this your first offense?
Unfortunately, I'm a fashion recidivist.
Oh, repeat offender, but don't worry, I think we can take care of you.
I can't believe it. I was just walking down the street and they got me. They gave me the ticket, and I have to admit it's not my first offense, but it is my first arrest. So I'm a little worried about what's going to happen. I don't know what they're going to do to me, but I'm pretty sure I'm in good hands.
Hi, Emily. Welcome to the shop. I heard you got busted by the fashion police for wearing Grandma's curtains.
Well, she wasn't using them.
Of course not. Well, you put them to good use, I'm sure. Well, I'm here to take care of your hair for you today, so I think what we're going to do is make it very choppy, give it a real good, messy, chunky look to it. And same with the color, to accentuate all of that again. And use a tri-colored, sort of very textury, very sort of splotchy, and lots of action going on with the color on your head. What we're doing with the three colors is, you know, small little triangles all over the head, sort of to optimize as much texture as possible. That's sort of the whole goal of this haircut and color, is texture. Any special events coming up in your life with this new hair?
My brother's wedding.
Ah, and when is that coming up?
We leave tomorrow and we get there for Saturday.
Oh, that's perfect timing to have this done then, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite techniques. Okay, Emily, I'm just going to start sort of giving you a very light trim all the way around, and then I'm going to cut right into the whole thing, bring out the texture of this. So this is where we'll start, along the back here. This color's looking good. Emily, I think you're really going to love this color. It's much stronger than your average highlight. There's a lot more punch to it. All right, Emily, I'm just going to finish it off with some pomade on your hair, which will just help bring out that texture like we've been talking about the whole time. Here we go, finished product. How do you feel about that?
It's great. I love it. It's a lot better.
That's great. I'm glad the fashion police picked you up.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, now Renee's ready for you in makeup. So let's go off to there.
Emily, before the cameras got here, I started your foundation and I've reshaped your eyebrows. And now I'm going to do your eyeshadow. What I'm doing is I'm applying a very soft shadow base. And I'm using a lighter color on the lid and your brow bone. So you have these terrific big Isabella Rossellini eyes. And so I'm playing with that eye shape. And what I've done is I've done that sort of 60s, it's very vogue right now, very current eye shape. I've gone with the contour of your eye with a kind of a khaki green color. And now for your eyelashes, I'm just going to curl them because you have the most amazing long lashes, but no one ever has. And you want to get your curler up to the very base of the lash. Try not to pinch. Don't press too hard. Does that pinch? No? Good. And now I'm applying your mascara. So now open your eyes for me. Wow. Now this is a cream contour, and I'm going to do a little Nike stripe from the apple of your cheek. And I'm going to use this as a contour. I'm going to blend up. It's very easy to do. It's very natural, and you get that little golden bronzer look. And now I'm going to line your lips. Very Mia Farrow. And drop your lip. I'm just finishing off your lips with a little bit of lip gloss, just in the bow of your lips, to give you that very pouty, glassy look, elegant look. Okay, so have a look.
Wow. That's really different from what I'd normally do.
Yes, it is. It's very glamorous. But we're not finished yet, because now we have to get you into your clothes. Okay. So Emily, come on out and let's see your first outfit. Wow. Oh, it so suits you. It looks gorgeous. So do you like it? Do you feel comfortable?
Yes, it's a good cut and a good color.
It is. It's very flattering and very elongating. And this would finish it off very nicely. You just got to get your ears pierced. Or there. And look at those shoes. They're like so perfect. I love that whole little 70s, but modern wedge, the wooden stacked heel. It's very current. It's great. And this would really finish off the look. That is hot. Outfit number 2. This is a David Dixon. It's very blue velvet, and it has a very long, clean silhouette. It's very flattering on you. And I love this detail. It's very elegant, and again, it has that whole 40s, but flapper, sort of 30s little influence. It's very elegant. And the feathers, this is something you don't see every day. They're like real little raven feathers with jet beads. It's just exquisite detailing. And the shoes, they're fabulous, and they have that, again, flapper influence. And now I also have to mention the fact that I changed your makeup a little bit to go with the look. It's a little more dramatic. It has that sort of, once again, 40s Greta Garbo sort of feeling. It's a little dramatic, but it's elegant and it really suits the look.
I like it.
Now, Emily, out of the 2 looks that you've just tried, which one would you choose?
I'd probably choose the first one because it's more everyday and I can wear it more often than I might wear.
And you're comfortable.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a special occasion, definitely.
Today's been great. I was a bit nervous at first, but no, it's been great. I really love what Steven did with my hair. The color is just really chunky and cool, and it can go spiky or it can go smoother. And I think when I get to the wedding, people might be a bit shocked with the hair color.
Trieb and DePaula catch Emily. Emily may catch the bouquet. Wouldn't that be a happy ending? Now for you at home, remember, always look in the mirror before you leave the house because you never know where our fashion police are going to be. Until next time, I'm Rhoda Carolissen reminding you to look good. It's the law.
Please refer to your manuals.